Hey math kids, today we're going to talk about combinations, and these are different ways that you can see it. All of these mean the same thing. And you'll notice that it's close to that permutation formula that I showed you last video. It just has an extra r factorial on the bottom. So how many different teams of 3 can be selected from a squad of 8? So n is the number that we can choose from, r is the number we are choosing, and so I'm just going to skip to this one. So 8 factorial, 3 factorial, 8 minus 3 factorial. So we do that, and we're just going to go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 8 minus 3 would be 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If we write it out like this, we can see a lot of stuff cancels. And then 3 times 2 times 1 is really just a 6. So those 6 cancel, and 8 times 7 is going to give us 56. So the answer to that one is 56. Okay, and then it says the team must include the captain. Okay, so the captain must be included, and we need any 2 of the other players. So essentially, we're just taking, so out of the 8 players, we're taking out the captain, and so now this becomes a 7C2, because we're only selecting 2 additional players. And so it's just 7 factorial, 2 factorial, 7 minus 2 factorial. Which is going to be 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 times 1. 5 minus 2 is going to be 5. Or 7 minus 2 is going to be 5. So we get a 5 factorial. These all cancel. If we multiply these together, we're going to get 42 halves, which gives us 21. Alright, it says an equestrian team of 4 is to be chosen from 7 male and 6 female riders. How many different teams can be chosen if there are no restrictions? Okay, so we have a total of 13, and we're choosing 4. So if we do it that way, we just get 13 factorial, 4 factorial, 13 minus 4 factorial. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we get 4, 3, 2, 1 times, that's going to be 9. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. And so 9 and below all go away. If we multiply the top together, multiply the bottom together, and then divide, we're going to end up with 715 different ways we can make that team. Now, same situation, but it says there, let me write this down actually. So we're going to choose 5, or choose 4. We have 7 male, 6 female. Okay. Now, it says there must be 2 riders of each sex. So what we're going to do, we're going to just choose males. So we're going to choose 2 males, which would be 7C2. And then we're going to choose 6 females, or sorry, 2 females. And then we're going to multiply those 2 answers together. So we get 7 factorial, 2 factorial, 7 minus 2 factorial. Okay, if we think of this as a 5 right away, we can save ourselves some writing. We can say 7, 6, 5 factorial. And then on the bottom, 2 times 1 times 5 factorial. That's going to cancel those out. 7 times 6 is 42. 42 divided by 2 is going to be 21. Okay, over here, we're going to get 6 factorial, 2 factorial, 6 minus 2 factorial. Once again, let's think of this as a 4 right off the bat. 6 times 5 times 4 factorial, and then we have 2 times 1 times 4 factorial. We can cancel that. That's going to be 30 over 2, which is going to give us 15. And then if we multiply those together, we're going to end up with 315. Okay, and the last situation on this one, at least one writer of each sex is required. Okay, so we could have 3 males and 1 female, or we could have 2 males and 2 females, or we could have 1 male and 3 females. This one's a little more complicated. So if we have, so I guess let me write that out. So if we have 3 males plus 1 female, we would get 7, whoops, we would do 7C3 times 6C1, because we would be choosing 3 males and 1 female. And then another situation that we could have is 2 males, 2 females. And so that would be 7C2 times 6C2. And then we could have 1 male, 3 females. And so that's going to be 7C1 and 6C3. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to add all of those together. I'm not going to go through each of these in the video because it's going to be the same work as all of this. But if we do that, we're going to get 665. So we'd find the individual one, multiply them. Individual, multiply them. Individual, multiply them. And then add those 3 answers together. You should get 665. Now,